Hi there, it's Kim Denny with Inspired Designs, and today I'm going to give you some basic tips on completing your unicorn string art. So you received your kit in the mail. These can be ordered completed too, so if you know someone who would love one but just doesn't want to do the work behind it, they can order it already strung. So I have some sections that are outlined for you just to help you make a little bit of sense of what's going on. And in this video, I'm going to show you some basic tips on how to complete a section. And then you'll just want to follow along on the sheet of paper the order of the sections in which order to complete them. Okay, so to get started, you will tie your string onto whatever section you are working in on any nail. It doesn't matter what nail. You have some long tails here from the sections that I outlined for you. Whenever you tie on or tie off, leave a nice long tail. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to tie, and it will help cut down on frustrations. And then at the end of the section or at the end of the whole project, you can just put a little drop of super glue or craft glue if you would like on the knots, and then trim those tails as close as you can once you're done with that section or done with the whole project. Okay, so for the unicorn, the first section you're going to work on is going to be the horn. And I've already tied on our gold string just by tying 2 times around any nail. And when I say tying, you're just doing like the start of your shoelaces. So do that once and then do that again, and that'll make a knot around the nail. And then I always drop my bobbin of string on the floor. It makes it easier to kind of keep it out of the way. And then what you do for each section is you just outline, and you just basically go around the nails there. And then you're going to pretend like you have a crayon in your hand and you're scribbling inside the lines. So you can go in any direction. You'll make some long lines, you'll make some short lines, and you'll just go from nail to nail in any random direction. Once you've completed a section, meaning that you've hit each nail about 1 time, and it's okay if you hit a nail more than once or if you skip a nail because you're going to be making several layers. But once you complete a layer, go ahead and press it down some so it's closer to the wood, and then just repeat that process. So you're going to do the basic outline and then random, random, random. And you'll do that about 3 or 4 times. So you have 3 or 4 layers to the thickness or the density that you would like the string to be. It's totally up to your eye. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can't mess it up. So whatever looks good to you, that's what you want to go with. Once you have those 3 or 4 layers done and you've completed this section, we're going to finish it off with what I call a finishing border. So what you're going to do for the finishing border, so we've got our 3 or 4 layers. We're going to pretend of randomness on here. And now for the finishing border, we're going to go around 2 nails 2 times. So that's 1, 2. And then loop around the next 2 nails, 1, 2. And then the next 2, 1, 2. And you'll continue your way around, and it'll just give you a nice thicker outline that kind of finishes off the space. That's why I call it a finishing border. As you make your way around, if you need to think of it this way, think of looping around nails A and B 2 times, then B and C, then C and D, all the way around. You only need to do the finishing borders on the sections that will be seen. So since these nails down here will be covered up by this section of hair, you don't really need to do the finishing border on those. And the same will go along as you complete the other sections. After you complete the horn, your paper is going to tell you to complete these insides of the ears, and you won't need to do a finishing border on those because the white of the ears will cover it up. But check your paper because I'll give you hints and tips on where you need that finishing border and where you don't, and that's going to help you save a little bit of time. So you'll continue on to the rest of the sections just as we did the horn. The other thing that I wanted to show you here real quick is just when it comes to the eyelashes, I'll just show you the technique there. So I'm going to tie my string on once again, just like I'm tying shoelaces. Do that once and twice. And then, so I just tied that black string on there. So to do the eyelashes, and you can always look at your picture too to make sure that you're kind of getting the gist of what's going on. But the technique here is the same as before. So it's 1, 2 times around, and then you're going to do a criss-cross. So it kind of fills in, see if I can get it on camera, it fills in that section a little bit. So I'll do that once again for you. So it's circle 1, 2, and see how it's kind of open in the middle there? Now we want to cover that up with a cross, and you just continue your way. And then just double check your paper to make sure that you're lining up when you do these lower lashes the correct way. So I hope that helps you get started. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on my Inspired Facebook page. The back of your project has a little quote card, and Inspired is right on there. That's how you'll find me on Facebook or Instagram or Etsy. If you have any questions, like I said, Facebook message is the best way to get me. If you need more projects, you can always contact me through Facebook or check out the Etsy page, and we will keep you crafty. Talk to you soon. Oh, share a picture of your project when you're all done on the Facebook page as well. Have fun. Bye-bye.